Hello and welcome to the Hong Kong Raceday preview. I'm your host, Alex Donnelly. Very excited to be here with you today as this Sunday, it is the first meeting of the 2025-26 season at Sha Tin. I can't wait to get into it this season at punters.com.au. Cannot wait to get over there in December, actually. But this weekend, as said, it is the first meeting of the season. Cannot wait to get into it. We do have a full card of racing, 10 races on the card, highlighted by the return of Ka Ying Rising. He's having his prep run for the Everest. He goes around pretty early on in the card, so we're going to have a look at Ka Ying Rising and have a chat about him, go through his race as well before giving you a tip later in the day. But the main star of the action on the day is Ka Ying Rising. He's in race number 3. It's 2 o'clock local time, so 4 o'clock over here in the east on the eastern seaboard of Australia. It is a handicap as well, so he's given this field between 9 and 20 pounds, so a massive ask, but let's be honest, he's the world's best sprinter. He's trialled up, and what we're going to do right now is actually take a look at his most recent of his 2 trials that he's had in preparation for this first up run.
Batch number 1, 1,000 metres. Ka Ying Rising, barrier 1. Set. Gates crash open, they're often trialling, and Ka Ying Rising from stall 1 began fast, and he's put straight onto the speed here by Purton. Running second, Stanley Express, Super Legends right there. Homes are caught up against the grandstand rail blazing Wukong. Gorgeous win from Sovereign Fun, Patch of Theta Embraces, and Pope Cody is the last one. So through the first 200 or 300 metres, and they're at the 600 now. The leader is Ka Ying Rising, tanking along on the far side in the middle of the track. He's opened up a space at the 400 metres of 5 lengths. Running second, Stanley Express, Gorgeous Win, Super Legends right there. Homes are caught, grandstand rail blazing Wukong, and then came Patch of Theta Embraces, Sovereign Fun, Pope Cody, but he's under a good hold here at the 200 metres. Ka Ying Rising, he's in front by 5 on Patch of Theta, Gorgeous Win, Stanley Express, and then came Super Legends, but bring on next weekend and bring on the Everest. It's Ka Ying Rising, and he wins it and wins it well, 2 1/4. Second, Patch of Theta, and third across was Gorgeous Win. They were followed by Super Legend, Stanley Express.
As we can see there, he's just absolutely jogged in that trial. He's actually run 56.45, which is on standard for the Class 3s over there. It's half a second outside of standard for the group races there, but he was genuinely in third gear. We'll probably see Zach let him rip a little bit here on a Sunday afternoon. He's obviously got a ton of class on this field. I know he's giving away a lot of weight, but he's the world's best sprinter. He is arguably the world's best horse as well. He'll be getting the job done. There's no bet for him here in this race this weekend. He's going to be short across all of the totes, but it's just exciting to see a horse like this in action before he comes out to Australia. He's going to have a barrier trial at Royal Randwick a week or so before the Everest. Zach Purton's going to come out and ride him in that barrier trial, and all roads lead to the Everest. I can't wait for that. At 4 o'clock on Sunday afternoon, Ka Ying Rising struts his stuff, and he is the main event of the weekend anywhere in the world as far as racing is concerned. But we do have to give you a tip. We have brought you along this far. We're going to give you a tip. Make sure you do check out the social media across Punters and RaceNet throughout the season, because some weeks where we don't do the video, we will be giving out a tip every weekend, as well as, of course, the written previews will be up every weekend on Punters and RaceNet. But we're going to go across to race number 6. It's a Class 4 over 1,200 metres, and I'm pretty keen on Invincible Ibis, number 3 for Mark Newnham and Luke Ferraris. 2 starts last season, ran second in both of them, was beaten last start at odds on, and basically he's been beaten by inexperience. He was 2 green last start. Once he finally got over heels, he absolutely savaged the line there and was just beaten. He'll be better for that experience. He's had a trial on the all-weather track in it lead up to this. From barrier 5, he can hopefully settle a little bit closer, because he was slow to begin in a few of his races. So if he can settle that little bit closer and get clear from the top of the straight, provided he races in a straight line, because we've seen he's been a bit green in those 2 runs, he should be too good for them. We might get some decent odds on him on Sunday, because China Win for Purton and Hayes as well was quite good on debut and has trialled up in good fashion too, but really keen on Invincible Ibis. That is race 6, number 3 is the best bet of the day this Sunday at Sha Tin. That is the race day preview this weekend for Hong Kong. Of course, all the written previews will be up on Punters and RaceNet throughout the season. Cannot wait to get into it. Can't wait to see Ka Ying Rising this weekend, but we'll catch you next time on the Hong Kong Race Day preview.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.